Yes, we're back. Back again for another first look at a new game, and this time it's Railroute. Yeah, I always like these sort of games. Spent some time in other games similar to this. So got offered this to review. Thanks for that. So thought I'd take a look at it. As always with these first looks at mine, I've got no further than this main menu. So I'll be seeing this for the first time as you see it for the first time. Grab that guidebook to Routes and Rails, and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome to Railroute. If you're new to my content, welcome indeed. This going out on the channel on what I call Random Sunday, a day of the week where I put my first looks at new games and also other random stuff as well. Other content for me on some Mondays is some OMSI, on a Wednesday is Train Sim, and on a Friday either some Train Sim or some other things, and occasionally some things pop in on a Saturday as well, so plenty of content from me. Yes, got no further than this first screen. You can look at the options, so change your video, change the audio settings. We've left everything as it is, and go through the controls, and there are also accessibility options as well to make things easier for you. There will be some links in the description below, one to where you can pick up this game, one to the Twitch page where you can watch me live on Twitch 6 days of the week doing all sorts of stuff, and one to the awesome Discord server. So let's jump straight in and click play.
Oh, hello! You must be my replacement. I'm Josic. I've been the dispatcher here for over 30 years now, and I'll be training you today. It's good to meet you. This is the dispatch interface. Oh, don't worry. We're not very busy at the moment. We've got plenty of time to practice. Why don't we try moving around our view a bit to start?
Okay.
Great! Now try scrolling the mouse wheel to zoom. Haha, you're a natural. I can tell you're going to be great at this already. Now, how about we get a bit more comfortable with the interface? There are a few different things that we need to learn about. First up, we have the switches. These allow us to direct the train's route and decide which track they'll follow. Great! Now we'll move on to the signals. These signals instruct the train to either proceed or halt, depending on which way they're flipped. Wonderful! Notice that the signal has turned green. This means that it's set to proceed. Trains will be able to run through it. Let's right-click it to set it back to stop again. Great job! As a dispatcher, you'll be responsible for routing trains to specific locations, so we should get familiar with some of the routes you'll be using. Let's start by making a route from Davidsa, Platform 2, to Bubny, Platform 2. We'll start by setting the switches so that the train can safely pass them. Remember, if a switch isn't set correctly, you'll be given a penalty.
Okay.
Set the switches so that the train can travel safely from Davidsa, Platform 2, to Bubny, Platform 2.
Okay, I was talking. So he was quite loud initially, wasn't he? Right, okay, so you've got to set the switch.
Set the switches so that the train can travel safely from Davidsa, Platform 2, to Bubny, Platform 2.
I'm doing it.
Great! Now that the switches are set, you can flip the signal. Excellent! Now that the route is set, a train could run through and reach its destination. We'll try setting another route in a second, but first we need to close the current route. Flip the signal to halt. This will make the track available for other trains again. Normally, a train would automatically reset the signal when it passes by, but for now, we can do it manually. Great job! Looks like you know what you're doing. Let's see if you can create a route on your own. Try making a route from Bubny Platform 2 to Docks Platform 1. And remember, switches first, then signals.
Okay, so that one up to there, and then that one to green.
Wonderful! Let's clear this route and get started with some actual trains. Let's right-click it to set it back to stop again. Great job! Well, you've certainly got the hang of that. The trains will start coming soon. I'm off to get a coffee, and then we'll start for real. Oh, I love a good coffee. Warms the bones. I get cold often in my old age. Oh, what's that? Sounds like we've got a train approaching. We'd better get back to work. Look, one of the stations is flashing on our screen. Device. That means there's a train waiting to arrive. We'd better wave them through. Left-click on the station and we'll take a look at the train's route. Looks like train commuter 1011 is waiting to arrive. Take a look at our central panel down below. According to its schedule, it's looking to arrive at Platform 2. Go ahead, better accept it onto Platform 2 by clicking the flashing yellow button. We definitely don't want to keep them... Right, here it comes. Sometimes these trains take so long to arrive, I take a nap whilst I wait for them. Well, feel free to pass the time any way you like. No use sitting here doing nothing.
So we could speed up the time, I'm guessing then. But we'll wait for it to arrive. So the train comes into their Platform 2. It's then going to Bunby Platform 2. And then going back to Javise Platform 1. So...
You see that switch down the line? We'd better change its route, or else we'll be sending them straight into a dead end. Good work. Now we've got to signal to the train that it's safe to move. See the signal in front of the train? Great. That'll let the train know that it's safe to set off. Once it's past it, the signal will go back to causing trains to halt. We'll just wait for the train to depart now. It shouldn't be long.
Okay, I can see...
Oh, look! The train just started moving. Its scheduled departure time must have passed already. Now we wait for the train to arrive in Bubny. As I said, feel free to take a quick power nap. I know I will.
So I can see this certainly getting busier. I should imagine there'll be several trains on the route because the map we've got it's quite expansive. And that's only one little tiny bit of it. I do like these sort of games where they're really simple, but you can then spend a bit of time. I imagine when we've got more than one train on the go. Let's speed up the time a little bit. There we go. So this is wants to go into Bumby.
Ah, look, the track's turned red. That means that it's occupied.
Okay, good to know. I like the fact you got a light on the front of the train as well. That's quite cool. Right, so that's gone back to clear again now because it's past the thing.
Time to teach you about reversing. Sometimes we'll need to send the train back the way it came. That's where the reverse button comes in. Oh, I nearly forgot. Make sure you flip the switch down the line too. The train is waiting to go to Platform 1, not Platform 2.
So it wants to go back to platform...
Set the switch to the correct position.
I'm doing it. It wants to go back to platform.
Now we can signal for the train to proceed. We'll just wait for the train to depart now. It shouldn't be long.
Oh, I see that underneath the train there's its name. So the little arrow there shows you which direction it's going in.
Oh, look! The train just started moving. Its scheduled departure time must have passed already. Let's hope it's not late. You won't believe how many late trains I've had over the years. Oh, they just give me a small fine, but nothing I can't handle.
So we've got to keep an eye on the times for the trains that we're controlling as well. That could be interesting then, if you've got to make sure that the train's departing on time, as well as then... Oh god, this is going to get complicated, isn't it? Okay, so that's going back into there. And wait for it to arrive. So at some point we're going to end up with more than one train needs to go on the same bit of line, aren't we? Oh no, that's going to work. I'm guessing we're going to find out.
Fantastic job. You know, I think you're ready to wear one of these now. Your very own pocket watch. You can pin it to your uniform. I got this when I first started as a conductor a long, long time ago. Try it on. Wow, that really suits you, huh? Reminds me of myself when I was younger.
Okay.
Well, I think it's time to see how well I've taught you. I'm going to let you try dispatching 4 trains on your own now, and you've got to make sure that they're all on time. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be great. Check the timetable to see the incoming trains.
Okay, so you've got some trains coming in. So what's the time? It's currently 8:12. So that's our current time. So we've got this one going to... Is that the one that's just going? That's the one that's just going. He's got this one coming in. It's going the other way though, isn't it? That seems a bit odd. So the COM 1021. So we've got to accept it. That's coming in on track 2. Let's speed up the time a bit. So 8:15 to 8:16 it's due to arrive. We can actually click on the station as well to see what's coming.
Here's the first train. Make sure to keep an eye on its schedule to see where it's headed and when it's leaving. We wouldn't want it to be late.
So it's coming in on 2. So we need to set
Go ahead. Accept the train onto the platform.
Platform 2. So it's going to Bumby 2 and then back to 1. So we've got to keep an eye on it. So accept it in, and it's got to depart 8:15 to 8:16. Okay. Wow, this is going to get complicated, isn't it? It might just be a me complicated, but it's going to get complicated. Alright, so it's stopping at the station. And then we've got to wait till 8:15 to 8:16 before that's green. So we are going to platform 2, so there to there, so that's going to be fine. And okay, so we're on time. I can go to green. So the train knows it can go. Oh, it's got a countdown. Okay. Yeah, it's got a countdown here. Look, it's got so many seconds it's got left to when it departs. So, okay. So it's got to stop at the station for a certain amount of time, obviously to load and unload passengers. Let's speed the time up a little tiny bit then. And hopefully it departs on time. Now we've given it a green light. Oh, 8:15 to 8:16. So there we go. So that's now going to Bumby platform 2. So that's going to be fine. And then it's going to come back to 1. So we've got to do the reversey things. It's due there between 8:19 and 8:20. 8:23, it's got to come back again. But back to 1 this time, not 2. I do like the little light on the front of it. That's quite cool. Right, so as soon as it stops, we're going to have to do the reverse thing. Okay, reverse. And we'll give it a green. And
No can do. We can't flip the switch whilst the route is allocated. We'll need to halt the signal if we want to flip it.
I've done it now. I didn't like it because I put the green before flipping the switch. So that's going back to 1. 20 seconds left. Let's speed the time up again. And hopefully now it goes the right way and back to platform 1. So we are on time. So it's due there 8:23 to 8:24. Well, we can't do much about the speed in between the stations. This is definitely one of those addictive type games. Let me just see if I can turn the... Oh god, is there game audio settings? Option, audio... Ambient volume. Let's turn that up.
Nice work. I knew you were a natural. That's the first one finished. Now on to the rest.
So that's the first one leaving. The next one then is due 1031 is due at 8:35 into platform 2. Then it's going to Bumby platform 2, so we need to switch that, and that's good to go. Then back to platform 1. And it can be accepted a minute before the arrival time. So we've got to then speed the time up, haven't we? To let's go 15 times to get to 8:35. It's due.
Another incoming train? Make sure you handle it on time, and don't be in a hurry. Non-delayed trains are the essence. Every minute counts. Oh, looks like the train's heading for the docks. We could take the Bubny route, but that takes a while. Why don't we build a shortcut? See that highlighted button? That's the construction menu. Go ahead. Great. Now click the highlighted cell on our map. Perfect. Now we can place the rest. Click the new highlighted cell. Excellent job. That'll make the trip to the docks much quicker. Perfect. Now you can use that route for the next train. I'm going to step out and stretch my legs a bit. Don't worry, I'll be back when you're done dispatching all of the trains. Good luck.
So that's going straight through. Oh, okay, so we've now built a thing going straight through. Speed the time up. Okay, that's quite cool.
Looks like you went the wrong way round. Don't forget the shortcut that we built.
I went through the shortcut. That's going straight on then, is it? How do I get back to my timeline? So the next train then is due at 8:35. So that's the one I thought we were going to get next. Right, speed of time up again then. So it's going to Bumby 2. It's going from in there 2 to Bumby 2. So we can change that back. That's right now. Okay, so we've got passing through trains. I'm guessing what that symbol there is. And then we've got stopping trains. So we've got to wait another minute before we can accept this one in. So 8:35. There we go. So accept that on 2. And that can go straight out. Once it stops. Oh, that's going to be actually 8:35, 8:36. That's going to be roughly on time then, isn't it? Because that's going to depart another 40 seconds to go. Yeah, that's fine. Straight on to Bumby 2, and then it's going back to Device 1. So due to arrive 8:39, 8:40, and then come back again 8:43, 8:44. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games that I think you'll just get really addicted by. Okay, so change that. Click the reverse. Give it a green light. And departed on time. And back it comes again to platform 1. And in it comes. So that's good. And then our final train is a passing train going to 2, going round to the docks again. So we can change that. We can change that. That's going round. I don't know why it said I went a long way round. So that's due in at 8:47. So speed the time up again. So 8:46 we can accept it in. And it should go straight through. So we can set that green light. And then we're good to go. There we go. Accept that on 2. Give it a green because it's going straight through. And that's the 4th of our trains. So I like the fact we got to build bits of track as well. Right, around that goes into the docks.
Oh, I really needed that stretch. Sitting for a long time does not agree with me. You did fantastically on the trains. Excellent job. Now we've got the hang of things, we don't want to get bored, do we? I think it's time to ramp up the traffic a bit. And we can do that by accepting some contracts. Perhaps one from Davice to Bubny and back, just to keep things simple. I'll let you know when we're ready. But for now, you should keep an eye on the timetable down right. Try to see when our current trains are arriving and departing. That way you'll be better prepared to take on new contracts.
And I think that's probably a time to end this first look. I think this game's got some scope. I think it's certainly one that I will stream. I think it'd be quite good on the stream. So do check out the link in the description below to the Twitch page where you can watch me live on Twitch. Where we'll be doing this possibly next week, the weekend after this releases. Yeah, do check out the link in the description below to the game as well. And down there to my own Discord server, which is full of, well, idiots, basically. Really enjoyed this. I think there's some scope in this. So we'll come back and do some more of this on a stream. If you can't catch the stream live, though, I will put that stream out on YouTube for you to see the continuation of this. We will end there, but I really like this one. Until the next time, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.